I have a statement that I would like to make today. If God is for you, who can be against you? If God is for you, who can be against you? And somebody may say, what do I mean? You've probably heard that saying, if God be for us, who can be against us? Do we truly understand how powerful that statement is? If God be for us, not if man be for us, not if mama be for us, not if friend be for us, but if God be for us, who can be against us? I want you to think about it. And I want you to think about what those words mean and how powerful those words are. As I was reading in Numbers, and when you get a chance, go back and read it for yourself. I was reading in Numbers chapter 22, and it was very interesting because I was reading about Balak, the king of the Moabites. And when I was reading about that, I was reading about how he wanted Balaam to put a curse on the Israelites. He realized that they was powerful. He realized how strong they was. He realized that they could not be touched. And he knew that they was gonna destroy him. He knew it. He knew that they would end up destroying the Moabites. So what he tried to do, he got in contact with Balaam. Now, Balaam is a known sorcerer back then. Balaam was somebody who dib-dabbled with magic and everything. So what he knew that Balaam could do, he knew Balaam could curse people and he could bless people. So God worked through Balaam because God knew that Balak was going to call on Balaam to try to curse the Israelites. But God didn't allow it to go through. When you get a chance, read back over it. But the thing that I think about it that was so amazing is that this king of the Moabites, he wanted so bad for Balaam to curse the Israelites. He wanted to curse Joshua. He wanted to curse them. But this is the thing. Balaam couldn't curse them because he said God would not allow them, and he blessed them. And it's just amazed me because I said that is the power of God. That what the enemy meant for bad, God turns it around and mean it for our good. See, you actually have some people, and a lot of people actually think that people can pray curses upon them. And that very well could be you. You have some people who actually believe that people can pray curses upon them, that people can do harm upon them. You know, you have some people that be like, I don't want to let these people know that I'm going for this certain job because they may stop it. And that very well could be you. See, you could be that very person that say, I ain't going to tell people about that house because they may block me from getting that house. They may block me from getting that business. They may block me from getting that car. See, could that very well be you? Are you one of those people that you think that people can stop you, but people cannot stop what God has ordained? People cannot stop what God has already blessed. And somebody needs to know that, because what's for you is for you. Somebody needs to know that on today. What's for you is for you. And the devil in hell cannot take it away from you. See, if you was meant to get that job, guess what? You're going to get that job. See, you have people who actually believe, and we say that we have a close relationship with the Lord. We say that we know the Lord, and see, if a job don't go through, we got the nerve to blame it on other people if the job don't fall through. But what if it was just God saying that that job was not for you? Because see, nobody can take away what God has for you. And somebody needs to know on today If that job is for you, that job is for you. If that man or that woman is for you, that man and that woman is for you. If that business venture is for you, that business venture is for you. Nobody can stop what God has planned. And that's the thing that I loved about reading, that was that you had this corrupt king. He was trying to curse. He was trying to curse the Israelites. He wanted a curse brought upon them. But see, God said you cannot bring a curse upon them, but you can bring blessings upon them. And somebody needs to know on today that the goodness and the joy that we should celebrate is knowing this: God has the final say. Somebody needs to know that on today. God has the final say. It does not matter what man say, the doctors say, the lawyers say, the people on the job say. God has the final say, and God will always do things his way. And somebody needs to know that, because see, somebody is mad at somebody else right now because they think that somebody done stopped them from getting a promotion on the job, and could that very well be you. See, you got somebody mad right now because see, they actually think that somebody else can block them from getting a promotion on the job. If God be for you, who can be against you? Because see, if that promotion was for you, guess what? You're going to get that promotion. If it was for you, God will give it to you. And it's simple as that. You know, I think about when me and my husband was in the process of buying a house. And it's just amazing because at the end of the day, we looked at different houses. And the house that we wanted came across. It's amazing how God worked everything out, because God knew that was the house that he wanted us to have. God knew that was the vehicle that he wanted me to have. See, it didn't matter that other people was looking at it. See, it didn't matter that they said at the credit union, you know, we waiting to see what this other young lady is going to do. Because guess what? It didn't work out, because God said it was meant for me. And whatever else was meant for her will come her way. See, what's meant for us, it doesn't matter. Somebody needs to know this on the day. If you are going out for a job, it doesn't matter if 100 people apply for that job. It doesn't matter if 1,000 people apply for that job, because somebody needs to know, if that job is for you, you will get the job that's for you. Nobody can take away what God has for you. Somebody need to realize that on today. Nobody can take away. Nobody can mess up. Nobody can go against. Nobody can put a curse on you. Nobody can do anything against you, because of God. If the God in heaven be for us, who can be against us? If the God in heaven is for us, who in the world can go against us? Because they got to go against the king. And nobody will win when they go against the king. When you get a chance, read over that Numbers chapter 2. Read over that chapter 22 through 24 for yourself. Understand. Get in this word, period, and understand the goodness of God. Understand the way how God works, because nobody can do anything against us, and it will prevail if God be for us. And somebody need to understand that, because I think a lot of times we say it, but do we truly mean it? Because you got people right now, they holding grudges because they feel like a relationship didn't work out and they mad at somebody else. Their job didn't work out. They mad at somebody else, so they feel like they didn't get a promotion, or they didn't get this job, or the house didn't fall through. It just wasn't for you. But what God has for you is strictly for you. And if you think that anybody can come up against you and do anything to you, God can block it. And what the enemy meant for bad, God can always turn it around for the good. So if we truly say that we're a believer of the Lord, we're seeking the Lord, and we're trying our best every day to live for the Lord, somebody needs to know that we are truly covered by the Lord. And somebody on today needs to get to the point where we truly give it to the Lord. It's not enough to just talk about it, but are we truly about it? Somebody need to get to the point on today and say, I'm going to surrender to him. I'm going to give it all to him. And I know that everything will be worked out by him. So let's seek the Lord and go to the Lord, and we can understand and have a true relation with him. And we can always remember in our life that we're living a life that's pleasing to him. So always remember my closing. Self-examination is the best examination, and Jesus Christ is Lord, and he's all we have. Have a great rest of the day.